A port channel is a method used in networking to combine multiple physical Ethernet ports into a single logical link. It is also known as link aggregation or an Ether channel. This logical link behaves as a single high bandwidth connection, increasing overall throughput, improving redundancy, and providing load balancing across the aggregated ports. In this episode of Cisco Tech Talk, I'll show you how to add and remove a port channel on CBS switches using the command line interface, CLI. Next. Today, I'll be using PuTTY, a terminal emulator, to do configurations on the switch. To demonstrate the configuration, I'll set up a port channel group between a CBS 350 and a CBS 250 switch. I will show how to add interfaces per range and how to remove an interface from a port channel. To start, take a look to see if any port channels are configured on the switch. To see this, enter the command show interfaces port-channel. There are no port channels configured on this switch right now. To configure it, go into global configuration mode by entering configure terminal. Enter the interface that you want to add to the port channel. I'll start with Gigabit Ethernet 1 and enter interface mode with the abbreviated command interface gi1/0/1. Once in interface mode, add the interface to port channel group 1 by entering channel-group 1 mode on. Now, to see that this first interface is part of the port channel, exit out of the interface mode and global configuration mode by typing end. In privileged exec mode, enter show interfaces port-channel to confirm. And there it is. Now move on to configuring interface 2. To get into interface mode, enter configure terminal, click enter, and then interface gi1/0/2. To put interface 2 in the same channel group, use the same command, channel-group 1 mode on. Okay, now once again, get out of interface mode and configuration mode by typing end. Here's a quick CLI tip. If you ever want to reuse a recently entered command, instead of typing it out again, you can use the up arrow on your keyboard. To demonstrate this, I'll arrow up to the earlier command, show interfaces port-channel. Great. Both ports 1 and 2 are showing as part of port channel 1. Next, I'll move over to my CBS 250 and configure a port channel on that side as well. All right, now that I have access to my CBS 250 switch, I'll take a look at the port channel by entering show interfaces port-channel. There are no port channels on this switch to start. I'll configure GI1 and GI2 as part of port channel 1. To do this, go into global configuration mode with a configure terminal command. This time, I'll add interfaces by range. To do this, enter interface range GI1 through 2. Hit enter, and then channel-group 1 mode on. That should be set. To verify your configurations worked, enter end to get back to privileged exec mode. Now enter show interfaces port-channel to see that those ports are now active. Great. The last option I'll cover today is to show you how to remove an interface from a port channel. In this example, I'll remove interface 2. To make changes to interfaces, type configure terminal, hit enter, and then go into the interface mode for port 2. Type interface GI2. Once you have access to the interface, enter no channel-group. This will remove that port from the channel group. To view this, type end and hit enter. For the next command, you can arrow up to reuse the same command from earlier, or type in show interfaces port-channel. The removal worked. The switch is showing that only interface 1 is part of the active port channel group. Now you know the simple steps needed to configure or remove a port channel between CBS series switches using the command line interface. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.